What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Jake's Television Reviews for High School Musical, the musical, the series. And I got Josh today, and we're gonna talk about episode 7 today. We're gonna review episode 7, and last episode, improv was a big thing in episode 6, and Nini wrote a song for the musical called the Rose Song. And Carlos, if you didn't notice, Carlos was recording the song, and in this episode, Nini was kind of upset that Carlos posted the song, but he was kind of glad because that Rose song was blowing up on Instagram, blowing. I think it wasn't it 20? Didn't they say it was 25,000 views or something like that?
35,000 or something like that. I think they said 35. Yeah.
It's up there.
No, yeah, I remember that. It was 35,000.
Yeah. I'm rewatching the episode right now, and I don't think I'm done yet, but I'll finish it after this review. But I saw it last night, you guys. I'm just rewatching it because you gotta keep an episode on repeat until the next episode. That's just how you gotta go. And this episode, crazy how we finally see North High, and they steal the Beast mask. They finally get the costumes. I gotta say the funny thing about the costumes when Courtney was handing EJ the Gaston costume is and I even add you some abs so you can be like Captain America, and EJ's like, but Court, I already have abs. It's that was
well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, good Lord, they do they stay pretty low. Again, no high school would ever steep as low as what North High does in this particular episode. Realistically speaking, just some of the stuff they do, why?
Yeah.
Why would you ever do this?
And they steal their Beast mask. It's are you kidding me? You literally have a Beast mask in your production. Why do you need another one? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't understand that.
It makes no sense, Josh. It makes no sense.
No, it doesn't. And they're also really they're really crappy towards them in terms of they're toying with relationships here. This is
and Lily is a bitch, and she's also, pardon my language, but she is a tramp. She is a tramp.
Well then. We don't want to be canceled now, do we? We don't.
Yeah. And
but anyway, it's they're going geez, guys. Good Lord. I feel
gotta be that competitive.
I feel I'm watching some over exaggeration of how the inner feelings of high school students are, as opposed to watching high school students actually do things, because no one would ever do this. Even then, I mean, well, maybe they would, but never to the extent of oh, we're gonna go over to we're gonna actually take the trouble to go over.
We're gonna go to East High, and we're gonna steal their mask or their costume piece,
and then vice versa. No one would do that. That's not allowed.
It isn't allowed. Also, I want to mention this. So this is the first time we're seeing this. So East High had, it was kind of like introduced in episode 2, but now EJ featuring EJ and Gina as the anchors of the East High like morning announcements. And I thought that was neat that they added that to this episode, and it kind of brings us up to like a really big question. Are EJ and Gina going to be a couple soon in the series? Because I can kind of see it, but I still don't know.
Well, I was expecting it from like episode 2. I was like, well, if these two are the ones that like, if we have this season 1, if we got this whole storyline of, oh, we're trying to split the two of them up or some crap like that, and EJ and is trying to get back with Nene and yada yada yada. Like, I'm sitting here like, why don't you two just get together?
Yeah.
It should be that simple. We don't need Gina to be with him, and we don't need Ricky and Gina and Nene and EJ.
Ricky
We don't need that whole complicated stuff. To be
I mean, I already like Ricky with Nene, so I guess EJ.
Logic dictates.
Gina.
Why not?
Yeah, and they mentioned so Seb actually mentioned Dear Evan Hansen, and Miss Jen was like, it's Seb, it's March, and it's gonna take a long time to get the rights to that one. Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen Dear Evan Hansen, but I mean, for season 3, maybe I'm open if they do.
Well, I mean,
Dear Evan Hansen.
Given that there is a movie coming out, I don't know if they will. I don't know. That could be a fourth wall break. That might be a real life scenario of like they actually can't get the rights. But then again, I have no idea who owns Dear Evan Hansen or who has the rights or who made the movie. I don't know who made the movie.
Who wrote Dear Evan Hansen?
That's also a good question. I'm not sure if that matters.
I don't think
maybe the person who wrote the script for the play probably had some sort of association with the upcoming movie that's happening. Who knows? Because it's already. Because
I would think so, but we're not here to talk about the movie, so let's continue on episode 7. So they go to North High to try and get the costume, like the beast mask. That was the only thing they took. They try to get it back, and we also see another conversation with Miss Jen and Zach Roy, and they got a song. But when we get into the songs, we will talk about that. But when the interaction with the North High students, and of course we see Lily, we see the bitch. Yeah, the bitch is back in this episode again. And she literally trashes on like East High for like, it's like, you guys only do like television movie plays. I'm like, yeah, so what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. They did High School Musical, and it was wonderful,
Well, I don't know. I guess they were probably like, oh, well, that doesn't normally happen at a high school. I don't normally like, oh, can we legally have transpose a movie into a musical?
Yeah,
that probably doesn't happen very often. Not probably, it definitely doesn't happen very often, and if at all. Like,
yeah,
it's unorthodox, but
Yeah. And we get more of Andrew Barr Feldman, the French exchange student. I'm starting to like this character, even though he's not on our side, but he's very funny in a comedic way. He's like, we do not have a word to say this in France, but fugly. Is fugly even a
Fugly.
fug? Is fugly
He
a word?
seriously said fugly?
He said fugly. He said fugly.
Well,
You watch? Oh my God! You watched the episode, right?
yeah, I know I did. I couldn't catch that, and I was like, but I'm looking back, and I'm like, they slipped that in there.
They did. They did. Watch the episode again, then you'll know. You're like, oh
I'm
yeah.
sitting here like they got away with that. I mean, for those of you who don't know modern slang, I'm assuming the audience knows modern slang.
I'm
Pretty
sure they do.
I mean, you all know what fugly means. It's a combination of two different words.
Right.
And
Well,
that's
obviously.
wow. I mean, I guess it's the same way as like, sneaking in words like damn and hell in movies like The Incredibles. Like,
Right.
get away with it somehow. And I'm like,
I
okay,
mean,
cool.
They snuck in like in like any of the episode, they slip in like hell, and they still slip in swear words.
So it's like, the words that are like acceptable to say,
but it's
like
it's very
risque enough to be like,
it's very minor. It's very minor though,
yeah, to be like, it's just enough to like make it more mature for the audience.
Yeah, but
who's
we
probably
gotta be careful, y'all, because this is also a kids show. Kids are watching, teenagers are watching, and it's on Disney Plus, so you can't. It's a Disney show. You can't go too big,
not parental guidance for nothing.
Yeah, yeah. And looks like the friend is it? I think his name is Antoine Anthony or Antoine. It's the friend. It's like how you say Anthony in French. So
Antoine, I don't know.
Antoine. I'm gonna call him Antoine in this episode because I don't even know. I'm a quarter French Canadian, and I should know how to pronounce his name, but sometimes I forget. But I shouldn't. But I literally he was flirting with Ashlyn in this, and Ashlyn's like, I'm flattered, but I have a boyfriend. Thank you very much.
I'd say her situation she handled much better, I think, than the way Ricky handled his situation. Because I'm sorry, Ricky just like
it's like
Ricky totally like I don't know.
I mean, Lily literally screwed with Ricky in this episode, And that's what triggered him to have the thing with Nene. That we're not gonna go deep dive into that. That's it's a little spoiler territory, but you'll watch the episode and you'll find out.
He's that's one of his biggest flaws, is that he's kind of like me, and that he gets swayed very easily by outside influence. And it's like, okay, we don't want to be like me now, all right? Let's get our heads out of our, let's
I
keep
think
your head in the game, if you know what I mean. Because keep your head in the game.
Get your head in the game.
Don't get hung up on what other people are saying, all right?
Yeah, I think I've been I act swayed before, but I tried not to act like swayed that much, because you don't need to act like swayed all the time in a situation. It's like it doesn't need to be that pleasant to do that, yeah.
No blue suede shoes. Sorry, dumb puns. Anyway, moving on.
Dumb puns. Yeah, and also I I paused it right when I was watching when Ant, Antoine
or whatever his name is.
Antoine called Ricky Tom Holland. Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
Oh yes.
yes, yay, thank you. Thank you. I love the Tom Holland mention. I'm a big fan of Tom Holland. So any Tom Holland mention, I'm like, hey, Tom gets a shout out. Even though he's not in this, but he gets a shout out. Actually, though, Captain America and Tom Holland, those were the two Marvel references in this episode.
Well, they can make those references because legalities. They can't.
And because Marvel Studios has projects associated with Disney. So, yeah. Well, we're not here to talk about those references by Marvel, but because this is High School Musical.
Anyway.
But
anyway,
I guess that's it for the episode. Let's talk about the songs, and let's share our favorite songs, our favorite song of this episode. So we got first off, yeah, I'm not gonna go into the order that it was introduced in the episode, but we got a classic Beauty and the Beast song remastered. Literally, I was getting Descendants vibes when I was hearing this song. You know what Descendants is, Josh? Do you?
Yeah, it's the one with all the villains and their children, and then their children go to the good school, and then there's a whole thing of like something or like that. I mean,
yeah. So it was the mob song. So when they performed that, it was actually a dance off between East High and North High. And
I don't really see any Beauty and the Beast song being a particular dance song, especially in like the break dancing style that they do. It's like I don't. There's like no. There's not even. I don't even think there's a single Alan Menken song that falls under that category.
Oh,
not that I know of. They're all mostly in traditional Disney fashion, very Broadway-esque, very like heavily like with chimes and pianos, and it's got the epic choruses and stuff. And like, well, and then of course the mob song in particular is debatably probably the best song in the entire thing, I would say, at least structurally speaking. Like, of course, Be Our Guest, and those are like obvious, like, oh yeah, we all know the songs. I just think like I that's just my thing of like, oh yeah, the mob song's really like, it's got that nice kill the beast. It's like it's got a nice rhythm to it, and it's
so are you saying the mob song is your favorite song for this episode? Yeah,
say that.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to go with you because I love how this song was like was handled. Well,
got a more 4/4 feel now, so I'm like, hey,
I don't know of like about, well, the dance off, that's cool, but just how it's like dance offs are like with other schools, rival schools, that's not necessary. And Miss Jen did say don't dance with the enemy, and they literally did it.
And then she then contradicts herself.
She does.
Which is what we call a hypocrite.
Yeah.
For those who don't know.
Yeah. Hypocrite.
But anyway, that was the other song.
But anyway, I love how they remastered the song, and it almost sounds like a song from Descendants 1 or 2 or even 3. And there's another song. It's performed as a duet. It's a very fast song. They sing it really fast, almost like rapping, but still singing. But it's a song with Miss Jen and Zachy Rory. and it's called
Derek.
Around Me, and Derek Hoff gets to dance with Kate Wright Reindeers in this episode.
Ah, yes.
All
Uh,
of that hard work from Dancing with the Stars paid off, right?
oh, yes. I had
Yes.
no idea he could sing. I knew he could dance. I knew he was an amazing dancer. Did not know he could sing.
Well,
Unless it's a
he
pre-recording, but yeah.
could sing. And going back to the mob song, oh wait, I don't want to say that. That's kind of a spoiler. I'm not gonna say that. But
Well,
back to Around Me. You probably know what I'm talking about, Josh.
yeah, the song.
Yeah, but around me, it was good, but I already went with the mob song, but I still like it. That's a good original song. It's different, and I think that's it for episode 7. And this episode was called The Field Trip, and I think I know why, because they're going on a field trip to North High.
It could have been a field trip anywhere, but instead it was, let's get revenge on them. So they just walk over. Let's just waltz over to the North High School and then just, get our stuff back. And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but
interesting excuse for a field trip.
Yeah, we're gonna end the episode. That's the end of the episode review, but I just want to mention when you guys finish the episode, lots of drama and tea happens, and we will talk about it next week for our episode 8 reviews. So we are gonna. I thought this episode was good, but I'm still sad. I want to know what's gonna happen in episode 8, if things are gonna turn out good or are they gonna turn out bad. I don't know, but I can't wait for next week. I can't.
They should turn out okay somehow. We have however many episodes are left to, like 12 episodes a season or something. So
12
8, 9, 10.
5.
Oh, we have like 5. So we got 5 episodes left. So it might be a while, but
we got 5. Yeah, might be a while, but hey, there's still time, right? There's still time
for things to get better. I mean, yeah, pretty much.
There's still time.
All right.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We can't spoil the episodes for the folks because probably not everyone has seen it yet.
Well, not too much.
Not too much. But anyway, thank you again. Thank you guys for watching. Hit subscribe if you're new here, and hit subscribe to become a wildcat. And if you don't subscribe, then you're on North High side. You're on the other side.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah. And we don't want you to be on that side. I want you to subscribe. Really subscribe. Like this video, favorite, share it. We don't really drop that many spoilers in our review episode, so you could share it with any friend that enjoys this show. So I did a reaction with Josh yesterday for Sing 2, and you guys can watch it. It's gonna come out. It's gonna premiere in I think it'll already be out by the time this episode review comes out, because it's gonna be Saturday, but go check it out. It's Friday as we're reviewing this, so episode 7's out, but this is Sing 2 reaction. Actually, comments are going to be turned off, which sucks, because there was a song in that trailer that I did not know, and I wanted you guys to help me out, try to find out what that song is called, so I can, but I guess that's not going to happen. But Also follow me on my social media. So if you want to DM me on Instagram that you found the song from Sing 2, then thank you, because comments are going to be turned off for our reaction video, sadly. I guess for like it's because we're reacting to something that's made for kids.
I
Oh,
guess.
I-
I guess.
I guess YouTube is very cautious about like you know, gotta keep it, you know, like positive.
Gotta keep it PG for the little kids.
And F9 review. I'm gonna do it Saturday, and I don't think it's gonna premiere Saturday. I'm just gonna upload it, and I'm watching it tonight in IMAX, so I can't wait. I'm excited. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm very excited. And we also got this is gonna come out Saturday too. The Straight Out of Nowhere, Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog. There's gonna be a new Scooby-Doo movie where Courage meets Scooby-Doo, and we reacted to that yesterday. But you guys are already gonna get that, because it's Saturday when you guys are watching it, as I said before. And yeah, we that's it. Oh, Loki episode 3 review. Forgot to mention that. Loki episode 3 review. Go check that out too. And yeah, that's it. Oh, and I gotta do the Shang-Chi reactions to both trailers.
Yes.
So I gotta do that.
That's what I'm gonna do right after we're done.
Yeah. And
yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe to Josh. He's gonna do those Shang-Chi he's gonna do the Shang-Chi reaction.
Trailer 2.
Trailer 2.
Trailer dose. Because I'm hyped for this movie.
Yeah, and I'm probably gonna get something to eat because it's lunchtime right now, and I'm hungry.
As
we're recording this, so I might get something to eat. Then I'm gonna go react to both Shang-Chi reactions. Probably I would do the first one, react to the first trailer, then react to the second trailer. So I'll do that in the particular order. And so I don't usually announce the next like show like we're doing, but this is a non-Marvel show. So Monsters at Work is going to be premiering on July 7th now. So we're gonna be reviewing Monsters at Work still, but that's gonna be on July 7th. So it's not on July 2nd, but stay tuned because we will still review that series. And yeah, I guess we'll see you guys in episode 8. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the future and in the next video that features us. Peace. Don't forget, rock on. All right, later, guys. Oh, and shout out to my HSMTMTS Zoomies. You guys are the best, and I hope you enjoyed this review, and we'll do episode 8 next. Bye, y'all. Thank you. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.
Ladies.